They came with 9,900 warships. The Zarthian Empire believed we were primitive, fragile, ready to be conquered. But they didn't know Earth was protected by something far older, far deadlier than even them. I'm Major Callan Royce, United Terran Defense. I used to believe aliens were either a myth or too far away to matter. That changed at 0432 UTC, July 19th, 2013-7. That's when the sky lit up, bright green streaks tearing across the upper atmosphere. At first, we thought it was a meteor storm. Then, our satellites vanished, all of them, in one synchronized flash. And then came the voice. Citizens of Earth, you are now under the protection of the Zarthian Empire. Surrender your governments, resist, and your planet will burn. Panic exploded across the globe. But inside NORAD, something else happened. We activated Protocol Olympus, our last resort planetary defense system. The Zarthians expected bows and arrows. What they got was orbital kinetic railguns. The first wave of their fleet didn't even touch ground. Commander Vreknar's log, Zarthian perspective. These primitives just disabled half of Vanguard Group 6. How? Their civilization is barely post-industrial. It was beautiful. Massive streaks of tungsten rods, accelerated to Mach 25, vaporizing entire Zarthian cruisers. They didn't expect cloaked satellites or quantum computing guided munitions, but they kept coming. 9,900 warships spread across Earth's orbit. Our retaliation stunned them. But it wasn't enough. We were still outnumbered. And then the real secret of Earth stirred. An object moved from beneath the Pacific Ocean. Something old, alien, not built by us. We called it Project Deeplight, but its real name was Concord Sentinel-1. General Atala. It's been dormant for centuries, watching, waiting, bound to Earth by ancient agreement. The Galactic Concord. Turns out, Earth wasn't just another planet. It was neutral ground, a protected cradle. Thousands of years ago, a galactic peace treaty was forged, an agreement to protect fledgling civilizations. Earth was the last Concord sanctuary. We weren't just defending ourselves. We were the litmus test for the galaxy's honor. And the Zarthians had just violated the one law that truly mattered. The Sentinel rose from the ocean, nearly 5 kilometers tall, forged from obsidian-like metal, glowing with ancient sigils. Zarthian weapons had no effect. Their beams dissipated. Their ships combusted midair. But it didn't just defend Earth. It broadcast a signal across the void, across the galaxy. I was in the command center when it happened. A single word pulsed through subspace. Concord violation detected. Within 12 hours, jump gates opened near Jupiter. Not Earth's. Galactic Concord forces. Species I'd only ever seen in secret archives. Luminescent seraphins, crystalline vortari, sentient swarms of the Mirax Combine, all arriving to defend us. And for the first time in Zarthian history, they retreated. The Zarthian fleet was shattered. Commander Vreknar was captured. His final words were chilling. "You're not special. You're just lucky. One day, the Concorde will fall, and when it does." But luck had nothing to do with it. You see, we weren't just protected. We were being observed, trained, tempered by struggle, wars, famine, climate collapse, unity, rebirth. The galaxy didn't protect us because we were weak. They protected us because they needed us to become strong. And now, the eyes of the galaxy were on us. We were no longer just humans. We were the inheritors of the Concorde flame. They gave us the keys, star charts, alliance emblems, a seat at the High Concorde Council. But the best part? We didn't just. We brought Earth's spirit with us. Ingenuity, defiance, creativity, and a terrifying willingness to fight for freedom. General Atala addressing Earth. We are no longer alone, and we are no longer the underdogs. The stars are watching. Let's show them what humanity truly is. But there's something else. The Sentinel under the Pacific. It's not the only one. Recent scans show 12 others, hidden on other worlds, each guarding the different species. One question remains. What happens when they all wake up? Because maybe, just maybe, the Zarthian invasion wasn't a war. It was a test. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more mind-bending sci-fi and HFY tales. What would you do if Earth was the keystone of galactic peace? Let us know in the comments. And remember, sometimes the smallest world has the loudest voice.